So my message to you guys is the message that I was receiving and picking up was that you're a gem. You are a gem, and that was confirmation. You heard the ding. You are a gem. Okay, cowrie shells, the color green, the color purple, the color white, the color yellow. These are significant colors. Okay, and you can look at what chakra that represents for you, and like in your state and your experience in your life right now. Okay, um you are very important, and those numbers are whenever you see those numbers, if you're seeing them, it's just a reminder, a constant reminder that you are so much more, and you play a more of a major role in your life than you realize. Okay, you here co-creating with the divine. You're not here alone. You may feel like you're alone, but you're really not alone. Okay, you are not alone. Okay, you are loved, and even though physically you may be alone, you may be going to work, you may be going home physically alone by yourself, but in reality, you are totally not by yourself. Like, you got a whole army by you, walking with you everywhere you go. That's why people who want to try you, they don't really try you like they want to, because they be wanting to try you, okay? The reason they can't is because they can see the things that you can't see. A lot of people, they don't know what they're picking up, but they know not to mess with you, okay? And that's why you're seeing certain numbers. It's just a reminder that you're more powerful, more courageous than you could have imagined. Yes, you may have some health issues going on. Yes, you may have some financial issues. That yes, you may have some, communication issues, or issues with your community. Whatever you got going on, that still doesn't take away from the fact that you're a powerful manifester, a powerful being, a powerful co-creator with the divine. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right, so let me see. I got a bunch of different cards. Let's see what we got going on right here. All right, so I got a few. So let's see what card's gonna come out first. Let magic in. Okay, so some of you, you've been going through it, right? Vervain. So you need the herb vervain. Okay, utilize the herb vervain. Look into it, Google it, whatever. Go through your herbal books, and tap into the magic of vervain. Okay, tap into your knowledge of what health issues vervain can help you with. Okay, I don't know why, but I heard respiratory. So some of you guys might have asthma or allergies, something with the respiratory system. So maybe vervain could help with that, or you should look into herbs that could help you with your respiratory system, like your breathing, your chest area. Okay, but let magic in. Vervain is here to tell you, hey, it's time for you to tune in. All these numbers that you're seeing, this is all confirming and letting you know, like, hey, it's time to tune into your magic again. Okay, some of y'all, you used to be really spiritual, then you became more in the physical. Now you're going back to being spiritual again, or you've been always physical and now you're becoming more spiritual. But it's all about balance. This is not, oh, I'm gonna be this over that. No, it's all about alignment and balance. Okay, so you're learning how to flow with it. Flow with it so you can grow with it. Okay, next card is faith, humanity and benevolence. Okay, so you are recognizing or being recognized for the benevolent steps you've taken, and choices you've made, instead of, a lot of times you could have really did people dirty and you chose not to, right? You chose to take the high road, but because you actually have a high calling, this is why for some of you, you were guided to take the higher road, even if it was like really like, oh, you was on the edge. Now you are learning how to balance it all out. Okay, but if you notice, she's all wearing blue. Okay, so this is like calmness. You're learning how to calm yourself. Some of y'all have really bad anger issues, and your spiritual team has been have been on the journey with you, helping you to calm down. And times where you was about to blow all the way up, they have been speaking life over you, that you calm down, and you have people praying for you, that you find your truth and stand in that, and love and heal and all that good stuff. Okay, um, you're realigning with the truth of the fact that we're all connected. Okay, We don't want to all be connected because some people be doing the most. They be doing too much to say I'm connected or I even know you. You know how you have those family members, those friends that you be like, oh, them again? Here they come. Oh, hide your purse, hide your jewels. Here they come. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, we're all connected and everybody's having different experiences. And every experience that they are experiencing, God, the source, the divine, is experiencing it with them. Okay? So you may think, oh, well, that's bad and all that. But the divine, that's the experience the divine wants to have through that person. Okay? And that's just what it is. All right? So let's see. What's next? Oh, release. And it's funny because we have this blue moon because this was the second full moon in May. And whenever you see this, this is just a message for you. Release, let it go. Some of you are still mourning the loss of a loved one, and that's okay. And it's okay to cry. It's okay. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out. Feel it. Cry. Okay? Cry. Let it out. You may not even understand why you're so mad or why you're so sad or why you're so stressed or why you so, a lot. You see these tombstones in the back. It's not just dead people. These are dead storylines that we've told ourselves, dead opportunities that we trying to hold on or something. Just something that it just doesn't work. It didn't work. It needs to go. It needs to be let go of. Dead partnerships, dead relationships, things that it just doesn't, it's not working anymore for you at the level that you're meant to be. And so it's being released. It's being released. Some of you are being called to just release. That means just cry. Some of y'all just need to cry. Some of y'all just need to write it out and burn it and do like a burning ritual. Others of you need to just acknowledge that, that this is what's hurting you, right? I'm hurting. I'm upset because so-and-so, this and that happened to me. Like, just be true to yourself. You still upset about what happened to you at 5 years old. You still upset about what happened to you when you was a teenager. There's certain things that stick to you. Ask your subconscious mind to show you what is you're still holding on to, okay? So you may be finally able to release it, okay? I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me will come back to me. In order to flow, I gotta set it free. And I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me, it will come back to me. In order to flow, I gotta set it free. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. Okay, so we got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So some of y'all need to know, like, you've been worried so much about what's going on physically in your life, whether it's finances, whether it's health. There is a solution. I mean, there's about 10 different solutions that are going to come to you on opportunities and ways that you can actually fix or repair or clear or heal, whatever that is for you, okay? It's your spiritual team is saying, there's solutions and it's coming. It's about 10 of them. So I want you to pay attention to the things that are going to be coming out this week. Whenever you see this video, the next 5 to 7 days, 3 to 7 days, I want you to pay attention to things that's coming out. It's going to come in 10 different ways. So that might be 10 different ways to invest your money, or 10 different ways for you to get the money, or 10 different ideas, or it might be 10 different health regimens that's going to work for you. It might be, this might be you going somewhere physically. Then it might be this meditating or yoga. It might be whatever it is. It's about 10 different ways. So they're saying that you don't have to do all 10, but it's like letting you know that there's 10 different opportunities or different ways that you're going to be able to heal yourself, help yourself, and become better than whatever you got going on now, okay? Because you are meant to live a long life, and you are meant to break generational curses, okay? Generational spells, generational belief systems that no longer fit the lineage, okay? You are meant to know the truth, move in the truth. And a lot of people around you are not meant to understand it, understand it, or overstand it. And that's okay, because your path is unique. You are an anomaly to your lineage. You are an anomaly to this world. You're an anomaly to everything that's around you. This is why you don't fit in like you would like to. Okay, but you're gonna have 10 things. Now pay attention. Oh my gosh, what just popped into my mind just now was um how I met Sally. I don't know. And meet Dave. I don't know. I don't really remember that how I met Sally. I think that was what it was called. But look into that. That movie and how I'm and Meet Dave, something significant in that movie. It's like it's gonna click something in your mind. It's gonna open up something. You're gonna have a realization, some type of epiphany during watching those two movies. I don't know what it is because I don't really remember them. But it's something significant with it, okay? But these opportunities that are gonna present itself, it's gonna be shocking. You're gonna be like, whoa, I never thought of that. Wow, how that is that possible? Okay. So let me see. Let me shuffle. We're all learning how to overcome. So those numbers that I posted at the top of the video, those are showing you that you can override any programming. It's a program. Everything that we do, everything that we are in this world is just programs that are implemented into our system. We are into our database, right? Into our body is the system, and then they the life experiences are put into our database, which becomes a program. So the school system, it teaches you a certain program. The jobs teaches you a certain program. The school, the college, the whatever you advocate for, it's all different programs, and you just have to choose what program is going to work for you now, what's right for you now. Okay, that's all you're being guided to, is what's the best program for you at this time. No longer following the program that, was imposed on you, right? But what is the program that you are resonating with, okay? So, Bridget, inner strength. You have to find your inner strength, okay? We're all learning how to find our inner strength, how to find our zest, our zeal, okay? Our passion, our fight, like truly fight for what we believe in, fight for what we really desire in our life, but not the things that don't belong to us, not the things that are meant to be removed or leave our life, but what is right for us. And you see, she's holding a flame because we are all sparks of God, and we are all being held in the divine's hands, whether you see it as however you see the divine, okay? We are sparks of the divine that are just having these experiences, okay? And with these experiences, life, it could be up and down, but it's all just an experience at the end of the day, right? Whether you perceive it as positive or negative, right? When you perceive it as the world is ending and your life sucks or whatever, it is just an experience that you are having, and you are growing from it, okay? And your spark is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and stronger. So you're after each experience, you may be feeling exhausted, right? But you're becoming better. You're becoming bigger, better, okay? Wiser, okay? Not weaker, okay? You might physically, because you need some time to recover from some of the things you've experienced in life. So you need to give yourself grace. You need to be more graceful to yourself, okay? Because the divine is giving us grace. Why you can't give it to yourself, okay? So let's see. I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me will come back to me. In order to flow, I gotta set it free. You ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I release to receive. All right, so we got 2. So we got wish upon a star. So it's only up from here. But if you perceive that it's just gonna get worse and life's just gonna suck and it's just gonna be harder, then that's what you're gonna keep experiencing, okay? This is saying it's only up from here. You have to see yourself as a unicorn. Unicorns are mythical, magical, okay? And they only reveal themselves to certain people. So what's happened is you've revealed yourself to so many people who did not have your best interest at heart, and they took advantage. They used and abused you, okay? Even revealing yourself to your parents, you didn't know any better. Some of these people are not, they don't have your best interest at heart, even as your parents, because they're stuck in a program that isn't conducive to the program that you are supposed to be a part of. Okay, that's just what it is. Everything is a program, everything is a system and a program within the system. Okay, now you have to choose what system you're gonna be a part of. So anyways, you are magical. You are and you just have to choose to accept that you are magical. But the people around you were never going to accept it. They actually wanted you to believe that you were just another nobody. Okay, and what is it? There's a song, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save everybody. And they say, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save everybody. So at the end of the day, you are somebody, and you try to tell everybody about the truth, okay? About what you felt, about what you picked up, okay? But they wasn't picking up what you was putting out. That's it. And that's okay. You got to understand that some people, just because you were raised around them, grew up around them, and it was in your life, does not mean that they were supposed to be a part of your life as you continue to grow. Some people have to go. You could be married to somebody for 15 years and God said it's over. It's over. You can't hold on anymore. That's just going to make you miserable. And everybody who stayed when they got the feeling to go, your life was much harder, whatever that is, in whatever situation. It doesn't just have to be a love partnership. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be business, it could be, whatever. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Okay? It's time to go, it's time to go. And then Buddha came out, okay? And I've been learning a lot more, reintroducing myself back to mudras, and mudras are significant. And look at how he's holding his hand. That's a mudra. He's holding his hand in a mudra. Okay. We are trying to find peace. Okay. Peace that passes all understanding, understanding and overstanding. Okay. And you find that by acknowledging where you stand. There's going to be pain because this world, that's what it is. There is going to be pain in this world because this is a duality. But what's happening is we are learning how to grow and to expand past the certain pains, right? Not repeating the same pain over and over again. Okay, we done learned it. We got the message. Okay, we done been through it. Okay, now what? Now we can rise up. Increased awareness is this card. That's what it says, increased awareness. So maybe this mudra will help you increase your awareness, sitting and holding that position. I know who Yeshua is. Yahuwah. I know who that is. Yes. The real name, the true name. Okay. Yes. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Okay. Trust your inner voice. All of us were given a gift of life being here. And although it may not feel like it, it's all dependent on what you choose to do with the time that you were given. Are you using the time that you're given to sulk, to be in depression, to focus on the oppression, or are you trying to utilize this time to become a better version of yourself and expand and help who you can along this journey? As you help yourself, but understand, as you help yourself, you help others because they see the light in you. They see the power in you, and they see you walking in that authenticity. And if they see you doing that, then you inspire others to be better. So every person that you show love to, or, they can show love to 5 other people. And then that expands more and more. Just like negativity spreads, hate and hate, love can do the same thing. Okay. And that's what we're all learning, different forms of love. I'm not here to judge you. Judge not lest ye be judged. Okay. As you point in all them fingers, a whole bunch of fingers pointing back at you. Okay. So it's not about judging anybody for how they're choosing to express God. Everybody's here to express God in different ways. Okay. But the thing is, some people have lost their connection to God because, they are abusing things, abusing drugs or abusing their bodies, or they're abusing others, whatever the case may be. That's because they're not realizing that they are always connected to God. God is never away from you. God is always around you and in you. Okay. It's just a matter of you tapping into that realization that God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Okay. And God sent, you know, you got the angels, you got the beings that God has sent to help us along the way to be better, to become better. Okay. And you learn to become better through the pain. You learn to become stronger and more empathetic through what you've gone through, right? Because you can relate. I can relate to so many people because of my experiences. Okay. That's it. But at the end of the day, your awareness is heightening. Okay. You are becoming a better version of yourself. You are becoming stronger because what you're doing is you're learning how to accept what is, what has been, and what will come. And you're learning how to be present in all that you do, because when we're present, we catch ourselves. We catch ourselves when we're self-loathing. We catch ourselves when we're depressed. We catch ourselves when we're stressed because we're present. When you're not present, you just going through it more and it's more intense. But when you realize, wait a minute, I was thinking like that, you catch yourself. And so you're remembering that you are this magical being that came here. Okay, not everybody's magical, right? Because that's not the role that they came to choose to play, right? So if you are this magical being who has this increased awareness, who's aware of everything, and you're surrounded by people who don't understand that, right? That's okay. That's okay. That means you got to be stronger in your knowing. You got to be stronger in what you're choosing to create, and not allow anyone to tell you or dictate who you are, right? Because just because you're this way doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that you have to be stronger in your knowing that you are divine, just like the next person. You're just expressing it in a different way, in a different form, right? And it's all about choices of how you choose to use the gifts that were given to you, because we all were given gifts, but it's all about how we choose to express it. You know what I mean? Because some people have gifts and they choose to abuse people with their power. Okay. Okay, so King of Swords. Okay. Speak that truth. Know that truth. This is all about, you gotta know. You gotta know. Look at the crown. You gotta know, and you gotta speak strongly in what you know. You gotta analyze the situation, right? And when you look at the world, you understand that we are all unique in our own way. Okay? And we all come to play a role in this life. Whether we just here just to exist, not do anything, not really play a major part in whatever's going on. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Some of you are meant to be politicians. Some of you are meant to be, creatives, right? Some of you are meant to be, socialites. Some of you are meant to be doctors, nurses, lawyers, teachers. Okay, it doesn't matter how old you are. Some of you, you might have to tweak it how you are able to become that thing, but you are all meant to have these experiences in different ways. And what's the problem is we are all taught to judge, and that's just a program. Judgment is a program to judge the next person for how they are here to express themselves. Okay? Some people are meant to be criminals. Like, that's just what it is. That's the role that they are choosing to play. That's it. It's just a role. Look, if you look at the people in Hollywood, or in the big screen or whatever, look at how many different roles they play. One minute they're a teacher in a role. One minute, the next minute they could play an old person, a young person. Next minute they playing some type of criminal, or some type of person who is I don't know, whatever. It's just everyone has a role to play. We wear many hats. And what the problem is, the program that they try to condition you that you can only wear one, and you need to say that's it. Now, there's nothing wrong with mastering a skill, but just understand that we all have many titles, many roles that we play, many experiences that we're supposed to have. It doesn't mean that we are to label ourselves as just one thing. A mother can be a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, a chauffeur, okay, a housekeeper, you know what I'm saying? A wife, you know what I'm saying? A homemaker, whatever. Like, there's many hats we play. We are able to wear, okay? So you got to understand that. You are not just one thing. You are multi-dimensional. So that means there's so many layers to you, like an onion. Just keep peeling it back, keep peeling it back. And you get to choose what you choose to focus on. So take the gifts that were given to you and make it work for your highest good, and become and create the person that the divine said you were meant to be. Okay? Take what the gifts that were given to you and make it into something beautiful. But be confident in that. Know thyself, and be true to thyself, okay? And to thyself be true. You are protected. You are loved. Even if you cannot see the protection, if you cannot see the love, just see that you're still alive. That's enough. That is enough to show the gifts that was given to you. Okay? Let's see. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Okay, so remember Frozen. And Frozen, she had to lock herself away because she was given a gift that people thought was a curse. Okay, because it was ice. She was able to control ice, create ice. Okay, which means that she had the gift of water. Okay, because some water is frozen ice. Okay, water can be frozen. Okay, so she was given this gift and was confused because everything she was doing was wrong until the right time, to the right moment, where she finally had the realization. She had to go through those hardships. She had to figure it out. Okay, she had to go down to be able to rise up. And when she began to rise up, she started to realize that it was her that was guiding her. It was the God in her that was guiding her, that this was a gift. This was a freeing gift. This was a beautiful gift. But it's all about perspective. It's all about how you choose to see what you're experiencing. Do you choose to see what you're experiencing as something negative, or you choose to see it as something, okay, well, I can make this work. I can work on this. I can change this. I can shift this. I can heal this. I can, whatever. You have to start to see your life in a different light. Remember, you are light, hue, man, right? Hue, light, okay, in the form of a man, in the form of a woman, okay? So you are just a being of light in a form of flesh, okay, which having the experience of dealing with darkness and light, ups and downs, highs and lows, okay? So you have to choose to free yourself. Free your mind and let the rest become, okay? So free your mind, all right? And here we got the Sun card. This card came out earlier in a different deck when I did a different reading, okay? So understand and overstand that you are the light. Once again, that's confirmation of what I was saying about the light, okay? The light, you can see when everybody else cannot. And that is scary for many people. This is why people try to downplay your abilities and your gifts. It's why a lot of people try to shut you up. lot of people try to down you, to keep you in a depressive state, so that when they're no longer with you, you are now doing it to yourself. You are now oppressing yourself. You are now weighing yourself down. You are now overthinking. Okay. You are now so sad and stressed out that you are no longer in that childlike energy. You're no longer tapping into your magic. Okay. And this is another unicorn. Another unicorn. This is all more confirmation. The magic is in you. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So you have to be in this physical form, but you are always in God. You are always in the source. You are always in the light. Okay, even if you had to walk the path of darkness for a while, that was just for the experience, because you need to be able to relate to any and all. Okay, to the more people that you can relate to, the more people that you will be able to bring over to the light. Okay, you are the darkness embodied in the flesh as well. So you are not just light, but you are also darkness. Okay, hello darkness, hello friend. I knew I would see you again. But this is important. You need to understand that you are everything embodied in a physical form. Darkness doesn't mean evil. It doesn't even mean bad. Honestly, you get so much more clarity in the dark than sometimes in the light. So you have to understand there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about perspective. And the more you get to a point where you're not judging anybody, let them do what they do, because God is experiencing that through them. And maybe that's what God wanted to experience through them. But what God wants to experience through you may be totally different. Okay, I heard the song. Totally do. Party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Okay. Hey. So some of y'all need to get back to joy again. Getting back into the rhythm. Okay. You remember that, if you remember the show Author, let me see. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day where we can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple lesson and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day where you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. Okay? All right? Do you understand? Like, yo, there was Reading Rainbow, all of those shows back in the 90s, they really helped a lot of us to get in tune with the truth. But you have to understand, like, we have to learn to work and play together. So, it's a simple lesson. Like, we're all learning. But the world puts a program in us that makes us feel like we got to be against each other. Yo, you my enemy. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to look at you. I don't even want to be your friend. And people be in such a low state of being that they try to bring everybody down with them. And so you have to constantly stay at a higher state, which you automatically are. You are automatically on a higher state if you realize it or not. What's happening is you're picking up on so much of the outside world and it's weighing you down, which makes you believe that you are not where you are actually are, right? So it's a confusion, it's an illusion, it's deception. Okay, so you're just learning how to get back to your truth. Get back in tune with the truth of who you really are, which is you are a magical being. You are the unicorn. And a unicorn can't reveal itself to everybody. The unicorn got to be on the low. The unicorn may not have a lot of friends around it. Okay, the unicorn may not have a lot of people that understand it because it's too magical. You need more people, more magical beings around you. Okay, so this is what you're opening up to. Some of you guys are already starting to meet more magical people, or more people that's finally accepting their magic. It don't even have to be that they already know this. They're finally knowing that they are magical and they're tuning into that. So this is you're a unicorn, they're a dragon, you a unicorn, they are elf. I don't know, whatever energy they hold, but it's magical. Okay, they're just accepting that. It's all, you are in a space of finally accepting, which is heightening your awareness. Okay. All right. So we got Mother Mary. Mother Mary, forgive me. Something. What is it? Something. I forgot how it goes, but yeah, Mother Mary, forgive me. Okay. So you are in a space where you're finally learning how to forgive yourself for whatever you knew, kinda, but you weren't in tune enough with yourself that you listened to what you knew. You knew when you dated that person, you felt it, you got the red flags, you saw them, but what happened is you were deceived by the words spoken to you. Your heart wanted to experience certain things. Your heart wanted to have like more joy, happiness, peace, or whatever. And you wanted to try. You wanted to give the benefit of the doubt. And in that, you didn't experience a lot of positive things. And you've had a lot of scars. So now you have a lot of scars that people can't see from the pain of trusting people. And so Mother Mary is saying, hey, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to reopen your heart and move in your heart space again and trust again. But guess what? Now when you're trusting, you are now trusting yourself more than you're just trusting the world. You're trusting what you sense and what you pick up more than what you did. More than just a falling for the trap of the world. And so you may be perceived as uppity, uptight, or whatever, but in reality, you are learning how to just relax and allow yourself to guide you, which is the God in you. You're allowing the God in you to guide you to say, hey, don't fall for the okie doke, but keep your heart open. That's basically what Mother Mary's saying. Don't fall for the okie doke, but keep your heart open. Okay, that's what she's saying. All right. And so yes. Okay. And I swear, I haven't been coughing. I haven't been none of that until I came on here. And I'm telling you, it's some people energy, and I'm coughing up all that negative energy and getting it out. Okay, so whatever you got going on, you need to be praying. You need to go take you a nice little salt bath. You need to, speak to your spiritual team and ask them to clear you up, clear that out, and let it go and release it. Cry. I need y'all to cry. Let it go. Let it out. Okay, even if you played a role, like a bigger role than you want to admit, just be honest with yourself. Like, dang, I'm really messed up. I didn't do the right thing, but I'm ready to let it go. Okay, just let it go. Cry it out. Let it go. Release. I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me, it will come back to me. Okay, imagine that. Once again, the unicorn came out again. Got to tune into your magic. And a fairy. So a unicorn and a fairy could be cool because they know they're magical. They're tuned in. There's too many people that are magical that are not tuned in. And it's not your job to get them to tune in. It's not your job to make them believe. It's your job to just be yourself, do what you do, what's right for you. And then as you do you, you inspire people to be like, oh, well, you know what? Let me think about that. Let me see. Let me tune in. And all of a sudden, more and more magical people are awakening. Just you being yourself. Okay? What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? So if your wish was to come true, if you were to make a wish right now and you wanted it to come true with no harm to anybody else, what would you see? What would it be like? What would that experience be? Okay? And once you have that in your mind, hold it. Hold the vision, trust in it, and believe in it. Okay? Hold the vision, believe in it. Okay? So Lady Portia, so this is a lot of feminine energy. So a lot of healing of the mother womb is taking place right now. A lot of us are finally healing how we perceive femininity, how we perceive our mothers, how we perceive ourselves, or the feminine aspects of ourselves, or the mother in us, or the mother that we are, whatever the case may be. okay? Or whoever raised you, whoever you grew up around, you are learning how to heal from the wounds that they had. Because a lot of people are raising kids. You know, you got to think about it. The person that raised you was a kid before. And some of them had some trauma that they never grew from. And so there they go raising a child. And they, you know, they still stunted at that age. So they're not really fully there. So this is why you have to forgive people, because, you know, they said, there's the saying in the Bible, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Some people just don't know what they're doing. And they're just winging it, truly winging it. And I think it's a lot of people in different areas of life. Okay? And some people are just really lucky that they can wing it and be okay. And some people, they wing it and it's not that okay. Okay? That's just what it is. And that's okay, because it's just an experience. It's all of this is an experience, but we got to learn how to take ourselves out of it and not be taking it so personal. People saying hurtful things, it's not so, don't take it so personal. People being mad at you, being rude to you, not, you know, whatever, don't take it personal. People just got problems and people just upset. They hurting in different ways and they just want to lash out. You did what you could do at the time you could do it. And if somebody can't forgive you and they still mad at you about it, then that's just on them. Okay? Because you're trying. You tried and it didn't work. You thought you made the right choice and it didn't work. Okay? Lady Portia is saying like, hey, it happens. It happens many times in many ways because we're all learning as we go. No matter how many books you read that tell you how to be a teacher or be a parent or be a whatever, only through experience do you truly learn how to be that thing. So you have to learn a lot. You have to experience a lot sometimes to be it, just like to master something. In order for you to master it, you have to keep doing that thing to be better and to be great at it, okay? But this is what she's saying, like, you're gonna go through it because we're here. But what you went through, it's not in vain. It wasn't to just punish you. It's an experience and you're gonna be better because of it. And you already better. You already are better from the experiences that you had, okay? This says a spoonful of sugar, okay? So this says marshmallow. So this cake is marshmallow cake, okay? So, you know, I thought about the song. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. And a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Okay? So, music is important because I keep getting a lot of messages through music, okay? It's fitting. It's perfect for what's the message, okay? So you got to sweeten your life, okay? So some of y'all need a little spoonful of sugar every day, literally and figuratively, because you just too negative or too down in the dumps, okay? And it's understandable. You've lost a lot. You've been berated. You've been belittled. You've been disowned, dishonored, or you know, not acknowledged. You've been you know, talked about. Okay. There's a gospel song, talked about, being mistreated. You've been lied on, cheated, talked about, being mistreated. You've been up, down, almost to the ground, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long, 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 I don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. I got my brother, sister, mother, father. And so that song is real. Like, you got to understand that no matter how many times you've been down and how many times the world has really picked at you, right? I'm literally seeing like someone, you know, where you go into the mountains and you know, say you're looking for some gold or you're looking for some diamonds or you're looking for some gems or jewels or whatever. You start pickaxe. You got to keep picking at it till you get to that treasure. And so people kept picking at you, not realizing that whatever they picked at was already the treasure. But what they wanted to do, they weren't just looking for the treasure. What they was trying to do is destroy the treasure. So from the moment that they started picking at you, they knew that what they were hitting was treasure. But they don't want you to know that. So they picked at you and picked at you and picked at you so that you would never acknowledge or truly embrace the treasure that you are, the wholeness of you. Okay? There's a lady that I would follow, and she'd be like, infinite water, no, infinite, she said, infinite waters coming through, on point on deck. I don't know, something like that. But that's the way she always says it, was just like, it just flows so good. And she'd be on point. And so you have to understand that you be on point. But what happened is they knew you who you was, and they needed you not to know. So they abused you. Everybody who came into your life that abused you, okay, they were allowed to enter into your life because they didn't want you to rise. And what happened is you mentally took it on personally, not realizing that they was just trying to, this is what they was doing to keep you from tapping into your truth and tapping into your power. They needed you not to know. They needed you to not be. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But it's over now. Now the program done changed. The game done changed. So you got to flow with that new game change. Okay? So Dawal Kul Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Everything I just freaking said. All about perspective, baby. You know how many people I meet every day? Every day. I've met so many people over these past few years. It's not even funny. Thousands and thousands of people I've met. Okay? Each person I met had their own unique way of being and doing on their journey. And who am I to judge for their journey? I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to listen, understand, and maybe give some advice if need be. That's it. I'm just trying to do me, baby. I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to do me. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to grow, expand, and be a better me. That's it. Every day, every chance I get. All right? Remember, you are on a path. Just accept the path you on. People ain't going to accept it. You might as well accept it. Shoot, it's your path. It's your journey. It's your story. Okay? It's your story. Okay? Just like history. What happened with history? The history that we know, it's only going to be beneficial to the one who won the war. So whoever wins the war, it's always going to be the version of their story, the story that they want to tell. Okay? But what you have to know, that you have to tell your story through your experience, through your actions, through the way you move it. And you've already been doing that because you've been falling and you've been rising back up. You've fallen and you've risen back up. And you continuously do that. And you're going to see that life improves. Okay? But you gotta walk in your knowing. You were gifted. God gave you many gifts. Okay? God gave you many gifts. All right, so let me see. That song said, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long, 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 long. I don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. Not a mother, father, sister, brother. Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's that soul. That's that old school soulful stuff. Okay? They were telling the truth. Okay? So this card says arrange. This is one of the cards. So I got a bunch of cards mixed together, and it's just a bunch of different stuff that pop up. And I don't take it as a coincidence. I don't take it as, oh, it's a coincidence. No, it's meant to happen. So arrange. So what it says is, arrange is a verb. It is an action word, okay? So to place things in an attractive, neat, and helpful order. So you got to arrange your life, arrange your story, arrange your clothes, arrange your body, arrange your everything and put it in a way that is attractive, neat, and helpful. Okay. And to plan. Okay. So arranging, you planning, you like, I mean, plan this out, and your spiritual team is helping you to do both of those. Okay. So to use arrange in a sentence, for our big family reunion photo, we always arrange everyone by age. Amen. Ashe. Okay. So ask a question. I'm gonna put, let me see. You ask a question. Hold on, let me see how many I got. Because I got a bunch of different cards. Okay. I got these cards, okay? So ask a question, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle it, and then let's see which one comes out. So you ask your question, take a deep breath, ask a quick question, and then let's see which one comes out. Oh, I guess it's this one. So it says, look for a sign. All right, so whatever your question was, look for a sign. Look for a sign, okay? So a sign is going to come to you, okay? Look for a sign. All right? Look for a sign. The signs. Simon says. Okay, and I got this Yu-Gi-Oh card is in here. Cyber Dragon Core. So some of you guys are connected to dragons, okay? So you're a very powerful, strong individual, okay? Very creative, very thoughtful, very wise, okay? That's cool. Is that your core? Because it says Cyber Dragon Core. So at the core of you, that's who you are. You're stable, grounded, but you may not show it to everybody, but that's just what you are, okay? Long as I got King. That is such a beautiful song. I don't need nobody else. Mother, brother, sister, cousin, sister. All right, next card is dynamic. So number 23, okay? Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Pyramid and a circle within it. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequency. What I was just saying. What was I saying? All of that. Everything I'm in this card is confirming. We are onions. We are layered. We are multidimensional. You are not just one thing. You are everything and all things. You're not just light, but you're darkness too. You're not just darkness, but you're light too. That's why change can always happen at any time. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and a great joy. Okay, so you be able to create a reality that works for you, right? That's different, but similar, right? Communication 14. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms, right? So writing, texting, speaking with words, speaking with our eyes, speaking with our emotions within our face, right? Writing a book, that's another form of communication, okay? Singing, dancing, playing an instrument. All of those are forms, right? Building things. That's another form of communication. It's all ways. There's so many ways that we communicate, okay? Just being present in a certain environment is another way to communicate. You ever go into a room and everybody just shut up? You ever go somewhere and it's all chaotic, and once you get there, it's all calm? It gets calm because you spoke, communicated, shut the heck up to them energetically, and people just calm down, right? Okay, so so it reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. Okay, so whatever comes in and out, we go through the heart to feel it, to see if it's right for us. Okay, and that's number 14. So that's another 5. So 23 is 5, and then 14 is 5. So that's 5, 5. Okay. 47, joy. Joy cometh in the morning, right? Right. So joy cometh in the morning. For some reason, when I saw the word morning, I thought of mourning like someone that passes away. So joy comes after the mourning, after someone has passed on. So you have been mourning, whether you're mourning your old life, whether you're mourning how life has turned out for you, whether you're mourning a life of someone who passed away, or you're mourning the loss of a relationship or a loss of an income or a job, whatever it is, joy will come because it's time. There's a season to everything, okay? Joy comes because it's time. It's the season. It's, there was a season for that pain, and now there's a season for the joy. So this one is tranquility. So this is a way you can sit and position yourself for tranquility, okay? You feel like everything is just too much and crazy and wild. Well, you sit in that position to help you feel in a tranquil place, okay? And I heard, don't take it so serious. Life is a love story, okay? Don't take it so serious. It's okay. Let me see. Don't take it so serious. Life is a love story. Okay, I forgot, but his name is Londrell, okay? Just look into his music. It's powerful. So Dalmatian stone, which is loyalty. So you got to ask yourself, what are you loyal to? Who are you loyal to? Okay? Who are you loyal to? What are you loyal to? Recovery. You see that? The key. This person is here. This is the person, right? They sitting here looking at all of these spirits that are guiding them to the key, to the truth. They're actually starting to see the truth, the clarity, and they're realizing, whoa, I'm the one who has the key. And they're guiding me to it. So just ask for help. If you need help, ask for help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. That's really what it comes down to. They know you've been angry. Yellow jasper, you be trying to control everything because of whatever you experience in your life, okay? And some of you just automatically are very controlling or try to control the situation. And they said you got to release the grip. Some things you're just not going to be able to control. And it's weighing too heavy on your heart trying to control things, okay? Some of you got to put more control in because it's out of control. But you will know if it's you. Okay. You'll see 616. Something about 6 and 1. Or 616. But you got to put more control in. Okay. And you do that by taking deep breaths, trusting yourself, working, realizing that you are worthy, that you are strong, and you're not just some random opponent. You're just not a random person. Like, you are literally a magical being embodied in a physical form. Like, you deserve to be respected. You deserve to be listened to and honored. People be trying to play games with you, and they realize they've been messing up. So we got stand your ground. You got stand your ground. You're going to be exploring the world. If you ain't been exploring the world or traveling very far, you're going to be doing that. And you're going to be exploring. Like, when people, you know how they talk about all the stuff happening in the world where they can't travel and they getting stuck in these places. They travel there and they get stuck because they can't come back to America or they can't go back to their country. That's not going to be you. You're going to be the only one, or very few of you, when you travel, be able to go in and out. You said you're supposed to leave at this time, you're going to be able to leave. It's going to be shocking how everything just keep working out for you, right? You might have to change your plans. You might be saying, oh, I'm going to go travel during this month. And you might have to change it because your spirit guides are like, okay, we want you to avoid certain things. So when your plans don't really start working out, the reason that it is your spiritual team, God is trying to prevent you from having certain experiences that is going to be more of a headache. Now, there's certain experiences that you're meant to have, and then there's others that's just a nuisance. Like, why you got to go through that? You don't even need to go through all that for nothing. So they be like trying to block it. Like, they be trying to help you by blocking it so you don't have to go through the extraness. And so you standing up. So this is perfect with this card right here with the yellow jasper. right? Some of y'all, like I said, some of y'all need to speak up and stand up for yourself and say, okay, this is not, I don't like that. Don't do that to me. Don't say that to me. Don't look at me like that. What's your problem? You gonna have to do a lot more of that. Some of y'all right there, you doing that. You doing that. And your spiritual team is providing you with the right people, the right places to help you to stand up firm for yourself. So you might be seeing a lot of sevens. Okay? Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me. Shine on me, Lord, shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me. Yes, the light is shining on you. Look at this. He's standing up. Some of y'all already doing this. You're standing up for yourself. You've been saying no when you mean no. You've been saying yes when you mean yes. Not flipping it. Okay, this is not Missy. You know, I put my game down, flipping and reverse it. It's your man. Yeah, no. Okay. I like to get to know you so I can show you. Okay. Put a hurting on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I could call ya. Your girl acting stank, then call me over. Okay. You standing your ground, whatever the connection is, whatever the relationship is, whatever it is, you're learning how to stand up for yourself and stand in your truth. You're recognizing that certain things didn't work. You're recognizing that certain connections wasn't right. And you're finally standing up and saying, okay, I had enough. Okay, that's not going to work. You can't continue to do this. Whether that's an employee, employer, whatever. You're learning how to stand up. And you're learning how to treat your body well with nutrition. Eating the right foods, drinking the right drinks, all of that. You're getting back to that place. Or you're finally getting to that place. It's not even getting back. Some of y'all, this is all new. It's all new terrain. You ain't been doing none of that. And you're finally doing it, okay? And I'm loving it, okay? Because that's what you're doing. You're arranging, okay? Oh, yeah, another song that came to mind. Changing places, okay? But you're getting back to that. So a lot of old projects that you might have done before you didn't really complete, you can go back to that now. It's gonna work out better than you thought. Okay. Old careers, maybe you applied for a job and then you didn't hear anything, you're gonna be hearing back from it. Like, it's just these things that once was, now it's time for it to be now, like officially, right? Because just wasn't the right time. It just wasn't the right time for a lot of things, a lot of people, relationships, connections, business ventures. It just wasn't the right time, but this is the time now, whether you believe it or not. I'm not talking about what the world is showing you, what the world is saying. I'm talking about what God is saying through me to you is the time is now. It wasn't, but now it is. It wasn't working. It wasn't going to, because it wasn't the right time. Okay, so have faith in yourself, know thyself, and to thyself be true in all things. Honor him, honor her within you that's divine. Okay, the goddess, God in you. Okay, trust in your abilities to make things happen and your magic, because you are very magical. You're very wise, you're very beautiful, and you are very talented and gifted. Okay, and you just got to remind yourself of that. That's why the unicorn kept coming out. I'm like, dang, the unicorn kept coming out. Baby, the unicorn was not playing. The unicorn was like, hey, I am, and you are, and we are. Okay, we are. Okay, so I love you. And this was, wow, this was my longest live that I'm actually going to save on my channel. So if you're not following me, follow me. If you want to book a session, infinitepeace88.com. And I love you guys. And stay strong, stay you, stay beautiful, stay dangerous. All right, peace. Let me see how I get out. Oh, how do I end it? Because it looks different. Oh, I see. All right, guys. Bye.